Hi guys, today is Sunday and welcome to my house. Today I'm going to teach you how to make homemade croutons. So you take some white bread and then you cut them into little cubes. I'll show you. You can see here, you just take the knife with your hands, with one hand, and you just go down and pull up, down and pull. Both hands down and pull, just like that, and then you flip them over and then you cut them again. See how these are turning into little croutons like that? Okay, so these are ready to be put into the batch there. I'll do that in a minute. But so like I was saying, I got some croutons cooking right here on the stove. I'm also making pizza today. To make the tortilla pizza, you'll need to heat your oven at 350 for about 10 minutes and then it's ready. So while that is happening, I'm just gonna give these a stir. Give the croutons a stir. Woo! Put it back in here. They have to be nice and golden brown. You don't want them to burn. You don't want them to burn at all. So that's happening very nicely. I'm gonna scoot you right here so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. See how I got these in here? I'm just toasting them because they're going to be homemade croutons for salad. And this needs a little more oil. So you take the Bari olive oil. See how it's in a bottle? You just take the lid off like this, twist it, put it in here. You just measure this, okay? Just a little bit, just until you have the right measurement for this kind of, and then you just pour in the olive oil. Oh, there's that sizzle we're looking for. And you just put the lid back on. And then what you want to do is you want to stir these very carefully so that they don't burn at all. So you put the olive oil, the Bari olive oil away, and then you just come over here to the stove and you just start stirring it around until it's golden brown. This doesn't take too long. But what the olive oil does, it helps it to brown, golden brown these up very nicely. So I just pick them up, flip. So you keep doing this process until you have as many croutons as you want to make. So that's the easy recipe that I'm teaching you today. So I'm going to go over the recipe one more time. White bread, you'll need a board to cut the bread on. And then you'll need a knife to cut the breads into little cubes or strips to make croutons. And then you put the olive oil into the pan, start on low heat, and then you just leave it and let it cook for a while until it's nice and golden brown. And once it's golden brown, you can take this pan off of the stove and just pour them onto a towel, so that way they don't burn. They can cool down until you put them on the salad. And so far it's looking pretty good. I am gonna give them another stir here. I'm gonna break this one up a little bit. There we go. So it's nicely golden brown. And these are really getting nice and golden brown. I took about 3 pieces of white bread. And then you just let them toast, let it do the work, and let the olive oil do the work too at the same time while you're stirring them around. And once you have your first batch done, you get a plate out of the door, the pantry door, and then you just take them off the stove, pour them off, and let them cool down. And then you keep doing the process until you got it down. So we're going to do that process one more time, and I'll go over it one more time just to make sure you guys remember how to make homemade croutons. You'll need a board, a knife, about 3 pieces of white bread, and then you'll cut them up into cubes, like crouton cubes, and then from there you'll process them into the pan, and that's what I'm gonna do right now with the last batch. So keep sticking around with me. I got a few more minutes here with you just to make sure. Hang on a second, I think I got too much oil here. There, perfect. So you'll take your olive oil, pour it into the pan nicely, and just shake off the rest, just like that. And then you put the lid back on. Clean off my hands because I had too much oil, and then I'll clean this real fast. The sink got dirty a little bit. And once that's done, you just shake the olive oil like this all the way around. Here we go. And then you just let it sit there for about a few minutes. And then once it's ready to go, you'll be able to put them in. You just throw them in. Oh, there's that. Get the olive oil into the pan all the way around. And then you just saute this until they're nice and golden brown. You just shake the pan a little bit. Give them a stir. And olive oil is good for your health. And occasionally I do this every once in a while. I take my time in the kitchen and I make homemade croutons. So, very easy. And it's the easiest thing I've done. And a tortilla pizza. Pizza is the other thing I'm going to share with you guys today too. You'll need tomato sauce, tortillas, and mozzarella cheese. And then you put it in a 350 oven for about 10 minutes. And then 10 minutes later, your meal's ready to go. And then you chop up some lettuce, put some cheese on top, and homemade croutons. That is the best lunch meal I'm cooking today. And feel free to cook along with me like I'm doing right now. And I'll show you guys the crouton recipe about, I think I've said it enough. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any quarantine cooking or reading videos or anything like that. I will be back this week on Tuesday to do some devotional time around 9:30. So I don't want you guys to miss that. Oh, these are coming along nicely. I think one more dash of olive oil will do it. Because olive oil is very good for this pan right here. So that's very good. You just measure it out. Nice and slow. Perfect. Once you got the hang of it, then you just slowly pour it into the pan. And just let that goodness sizzle in that pan. Just shake it. Shake it around a little bit. What this does, it makes it golden brown. Once you got the hang of that, then clean off your hands and grab the tomato sauce, the tortillas, and then the cheese. And that's what we're going to do next. These are toasting really nicely. I can start to see the nice golden brown color in this. Just and then you take your time and just you want to flip them so that way they're nice. There we go. Okay, so now these look done. What we're going to do is we're going to take them over here, the other batch. Just pour it on Then you turn off the stove. And by the way, the stove is really hot. So you want to be careful of turning it off. And then I'm just going to set this like that. Okay. I'm going to take these over here. There we go. Just like that. Now, the next part is the tortilla pizza, right? So, we're going to wash off our hands. I mean, clean off our hands with a rag. Okay? And then we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one. The next recipe for lunch, which is a tortilla pizza. So come with me to the pantry, okay? We're gonna go to the pantry. We're gonna get the tortillas right on top. See? These tortillas are really good stuff. And then the sauce is in the fridge. So we're going to go to the fridge next. We've grown lettuce and spinach in our garden, and it's really doing well. So that's a good thing. And what we will also need is a pan. So we're going to use the small one today for this recipe. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Now I got you on the other side of the kitchen. I'm glad you're here. You guys cooking along with me? Yep. Today is Sunday. Tomorrow is Monday. And I'm going back to work tomorrow, so that'll be good. Then I can get a really nice siesta after work, because I'm always getting wore out right at 2 o'clock. Which is great for the health, the heart and the chest, because you're like a battery and you charge yourself by resting, and then you're all better again right after that. And we're also going to get some parchment paper. This is non-stick. The parchment paper is non-stick. Just letting you know. So you take a piece of that, and then what you want to do is you want to take one side and just fold it. Okay? And then you put the tortilla right on top. Here. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. See? See that? Okay. Let me put you back up. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm making a tortilla pizza with a homemade croutons with salad in it. So, we're gonna get the sauce and the cheese out of the fridge. I'll be right back. Well, let me take you with me so you don't miss a thing. Okay? So the sauce, oh, there's the sauce, I found it. I'm reaching into the fridge, you can see the light right beside me here. And my mom uses mushrooms in recipes, and I don't. I just do other recipes. Like homemade tortilla pizzas and other stuff like that. So I just grabbed the sauce out of the fridge. There we go. My hair was sticking up. Sorry about that. And then I'm gonna get the mozzarella cheese. Okay, so we're gonna take the sauce over here. And the cheese over here. Now the next part is to put the sauce on top. So what we're gonna grab next is a ladle. A ladle is pouring for the tortilla pizza, and that's what you'll need next. Come with me again. Whoops, sorry. There we go. Now I got you. There we go. I just did a wave for you. So just making sure you said you wanted, I wanted to make sure that you guys said hello and that everything's going well for you. So I'm very glad you're in my cooking class today. So we just finished making homemade croutons. Now we're moving on to the other part of the meal, tortilla pizzas. So you'll need a tortilla, cheese, and sauce. Woo! That sauce looks so yummy. I can't wait to try it. I hope you guys like this recipe. So we take one side, then the other, and then the other one comes up. There we go. Woo! Yeah. Then and the lid comes right off. It's that easy. Then you just take a dip of the sauce. We'll stir it up first. There we go. Then we'll take a little bit and just pour it. Just like that. I love cooking. It's something for me and for everyone to learn, because it's a good skill. And then once you got the sauce on, you'll want to tap the rest of the sauce off, like that. And then I'll go ahead and put it down. There we go. So, see that? See how it's coming really nicely? Then you take the cheese, you crumble it up if it's stuck, and then what you do is, this program will last about 30 minutes, just to let you know. So, you just take the cheese and you just really want to spread it around. There we go. There we go. Then you just spread it around. I'm glad I'm teaching you how to cook today. And then while the cooking is happening, I'm gonna sit for a minute and just talk with you guys about what's going on here and what I've done so far today. Make sure the cheese is all spreaded around. There we go. Perfect. Now once you have the cheese on top of your pizza, it'll look like this. See that? So we're now going to put this in the oven for 10 minutes. So come with me to the oven. So the pizza is getting in the oven. Scoot it there. There we go. I'm gonna let this cook for 10 minutes. There we go. Set the timer. Just like that. All right. So we're gonna check it in about 9 minutes. Now, while that is happening, I'll probably go 45 minutes on this one, since I already started cooking and things. How are you guys doing with your all's quarantine? Is everything going okay? Recently I just got back from Wilmington, North Carolina, and it was a blast and I had a great time. I went to the beach and I splashed in the water and played in the sand and made sand castles with my mom. And I went out for coffee at Biddy's and Bo's, and Biddy and Bo's, yeah, in Wilmington. And I just wanted to say hi to them with a wave. They're watching. And wanted to wish everybody a great day. And I'm not done yet. I'm waiting for my pizza to be done, and then we'll finish the process. So you get a little more time with me today. So I'm gonna stop this video and then make another one after this. So please stick around. We'll be right back.